Hey everyone, Morgan SLV here. This is about take 5 once again today, so we'll try to get through this. Okay, today's date 12/3/2010. Gold 1406, up 15 bucks. Silver 29.22. It is, the silver train is moving, it's chugging, and I dig it. Let's go over some stuff I've been reading. I just got a mixed bag of stuff today. The Bush tax cuts. They're wrestling with whether or not they're going to, leave those grandfathered in, so to speak. And the bottom line is this. I agree that we need tax cuts, but the first thing that has to happen whenever you're trying to balance something is there needs to be balance. So in order to cut taxes in a meaningful way and not use sleight of hand numbers and all that, is you must shrink government. Is anybody that is control even a little bit of our government in the U.S.? Does anybody watch YouTube? Maybe one of us ought to send them, send them Peter Schiff, send them Da Vinci J15, Silver Futurist, Southern Liberty, send them some of you guys out there. Put Obama right on the package, in a clear package, of course, so they know it's not a bomb or something, right? I don't know. It just blows my mind how all of us are calling it so correct, yet they're doing everything so wrong. And I know there's a lot more forces at work than we actually see. Peter Schiff in 2005 says the economy's in a bubble. Sound familiar? 2005, he also says there was a meaningful move in gold against the dollar and other currencies. It rose against them all in 2005, and he says that's a real gold rally, right? Bullish for gold. 2005. He talks about the fact that the interest rates are so low, that's how they're keeping the housing bubble inflated. My question to everybody out there is, how did that work out? I don't know anybody that is doing well on real estate as far as, I just talked to you guys the other day about my buddy who just bought his for $560. Beautiful home. I mean, it looks like a damn hotel. Bottom line is it's in the 300s now. And I don't know. I don't even know that I warned him, because he's a higher income earner, and it's hard for people to take advice from friends sometimes, and maybe I should have pounded the table a little more and told him, but now he's wanting to move. I mean, what are you going to do? You're 200,000 upside down. I don't know if he's going to swallow that or not. He married a gal that makes decent money. Maybe they can move. I don't know. But what I'm saying is I don't know too many people that are not in trouble real estate wise. It's crazy. So, what I wanted to go over was one last thing, and I never have went over this, I don't believe. I used to work for a company called A.L. Williams, and I was what's called a regional vice president there. I'm a type A guy. I was in my 20s when this was going on. I had ultimately about 30 agents working for me, life insurance agents, and they sold savings plans as well, mutual funds. I had a beautiful office, about 3,000 square feet. It was 2-story. We had the war room. This is when Wall Street was out, so I thought I was, Michael Douglas for a minute, and realized, that I really wasn't Gecko at all. And I'm happy to say that I wasn't. But, I was living the high life for a minute, and it was my first taste of being an entrepreneur, and we did pretty well. So here's one of the awards that I won, and I'm not, relive my glory days for just a minute. This is A.L. Williams Company. And it says there, regional vice president, and in August of 1989, back when I was a younger pup, and it was cool. I mean, the money was great, and what I was doing was real cool. And one of the things that freaked me out is, and the way they hired me was, they said the whole life insurance worked like this. Okay, I'm going to go over whole life insurance real quick, because I would just hate to think that any of my viewers is running around with this stuff and could be doing a lot better insurance-wise. The savings portion of a whole life policy goes like this. You get 1 to 3% on your money, on your savings. If you want your money, you have to borrow it out. Your savings becomes part and parcel of the death benefit. So 1 to 3% on savings. I don't even know if that's current today. I don't know. Maybe even lower today with all of our fiat mess. If you want your money out, they say, well, where else can you get ready cash without having to pay, taxes on it? Well, my question is why would you borrow your own money, correct? Your savings becomes part and parcel of the death benefit. So let's go over this real quick. Let's say you're 35 years old, you have a car accident, you pass away. You have a $500,000 policy with $100,000 in savings, which is unlikely, by the way, but it could happen. The insurance company will mail your check out to your wife promptly for $500,000. Now, what's wrong with the scenario? I just told you that there's $500,000 death benefit and $100,000 in the savings. Why did the widow only get $500,000? Because of that statement. Your savings becomes part and parcel of the death benefit. So for every dollar that you save in your whole life insurance policy, you let the company off for $1. They have many ways of selling this to you. They have very slick salespeople. They make buku money when they sell them. I made, back in the day, my average commission on an average policy, now this is term though, was $1,203. Had I been a whole life agent and did an average policy, I don't know, maybe it was double that, triple that. So the money is definitely out there, but I felt real good in replacing those policies with what's called term. You always buy term and invest the difference. So term life insurance and invest in silver. That works for me. Bottom line is, just be real careful. If you have any questions on whole life insurance or life insurance in general, you know, I have quite a bit of knowledge in that. I did it for 4 years. You have to be state licensed, so you know you definitely are abreast of what's going on. But the bottom line is, and I'm going to let all you whole life agents off the hook out there because you probably don't know what you're selling. I know a lot of ones that I ran into had no clue what they were selling people. Morgan SLV out. Hang on a second. I know. Joke of the day. The economy is so bad, I got a pre-declined credit card in the mail. Morgan SLV out.